So tell me guys, which is your favorite town, city in your Pokemon games? I would have had to say that for me it's probably Goldenrod City. It's a great city to be in. Like in my childhood I probably have the most memories of that city. Anyways, let's get right into it. This is a match against Cheese. It's an NU tier match. You're testing a couple of new stuff, and I want to cover something first regarding my second channel, my PokeXenon channel. I'm going to be taking Wi-Fi matches on there as well. I'm going to be covering tiers that I kind of lack knowledge about, low cups and Ubers, maybe play different things like Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow Plus Edition, Wi-Fi and so forth. It's going to be crazy. But, if you like my Wi-Fi matches regarding of the tiers I play, then give the second channel a consideration, because you're gonna be getting double the dose of Wi-Fi bells in that regard. Anyways, let's get right into it. Sleep Powder just in case he switches out. Palace one stays in. I luckily did manage to put him to sleep. After that, going for the Stun Spore against the Jinx on the switch. That is excellent. Switching out to Primeape to take whatever he's got, but he one-shots me, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't have Life Orb. I'm kind of going towards well, maybe Primeape is really frail, but I was really thinking it's not gonna one-shot me like that, but it did. So I'm kind of going towards Specs, but then again I may be overestimating Primeape's special defense, which is barely any. Still, Tauros, a Rock Slide against the Jinx. Wartortle comes in, I miss, and then I'm gonna switch out pretty much expecting whatever, Scald, Toxic, it's fine. He doesn't get a burn, so that can be most beneficial at times. I'm gonna go for Leaf Storm, get a crit against him. This is a 252 special attack with a nature that boosts her defense, so I'm not too sure how much that crit mattered. But then again, Evilite Wartortle tends to take one move at least, even super effective, very powerful ones. Still, that's all the past now. Let's continue on. I'm gonna switch out to Electros, probably the only Pokemon that can sorta appreciate taking Ice Beam. But I'm gonna Thunder Punch him back, and I one-shot the Jinx. Now this really proves how frail Jinx is when you face it. I mean, if Jinx cannot take neutral damage, 75, stab, physical attack and move, then you're talking about something that's extremely frail and should never be, it just isn't made to take physical moves at all. Anyways, Duosion, yes, Duosion. Duosion comes in here, and he's gonna Close Combat. He's gonna go into a more appropriate move, something I was kind of looking forward to. I was kind of scared of Stone Edge because seeing how much that did. Stone Edge could have been a possible two-shot, but I do have Regenerate, and this is a dual screen Duosion, ladies and gentlemen, with Regenerate. The reason I run Regenerate instead of Recover is because I want to directly switch out, and I don't want to be recovering because that's just stalling my own screens. And the screens are there not for Duosion, but for my other teammates, such as Tingala right here. As you can see, Close Combat against Tingala under the screen support doesn't do much. I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice, expecting him to switch out. Either way, if he stays in, he's still gonna be dishing out a lot of damage, considering he did get a couple of minus special defense drop back then with Close Combat. And after that, I'm gonna switch out to Mandibuzz, expecting the Toxic Spikes. Mega Horn, it's fine. I have Reflect up, but he goes for Stone Dance, and then he goes for Rock Slide. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that amount of damage that did. It activates my weak armor, and you're gonna see something nasty. This is the Queen of Darkness. I know defensive, is probably the best way to go, but I've kind of looked at this set. I was like, this must be a fun little set. People don't expect it like this guy, so it's cool. So let's use it, and it worked. So the sun is bright, but do not worry, because Queen of the Night is one of these days gonna own that sun and take over, and everything's gonna be dark. Anyways, for now, that's not gonna happen because Bravier likes his son, so it takes me down with a Brave Bird. He is Scarf, of course. There was no speed down wall because he's running max speed, and I'm modest, so even with +1 I couldn't outspeed him there. But luckily, Electros managed to get a revenge on him by surviving. It really shows how important lefties play in this game. Because of the lefties, I managed to survive this Brave Bird and retaliate in taking down, so that is excellent. Close Combat Sock, really powerful threat, just a beast to remember. Close Combat Sock, probably the strongest Pokemon in this tier. Like, if you come down to physical attackers, always surprises. It just the amount of impact it has, it's beyond belief. As you can see, this is still a defensive Duosion, and I can still manage to go for the Psychic. Now, the reason I didn't go for Reflect is just because he can crit me with Close Combat against my Tingala, and then I want to still break his 30 so Tauros can still outspeed. Tauros is still not going to be taking his Close Combat even if I do have Reflect up. So that's something I had to have in mind. I'm gonna break him down to his 30. I was pretty sure he doesn't have Mold Breaker because majority of socks I tend to face nowadays all have 30, and this one is no exception. So on that behalf, I'm gonna switch out to Taurus that can normally outspeed, realizing he is Bandit. Gonna go for Earthquake, don't wanna be risking Rock Climb missing or Rock Slide missing as well, considering that I did miss back then on the War Tour. I don't wanna be seeing same situations going on again, so I'm gonna go for a safe Earthquake, realizing Pulse Wine is gonna need to at least, waste away one turn of sleep, and Tingala can normally outspeed after that without him going for Ice Shard, which is probably the only way he can outspeed me and wake up on the next turn. Leaf Storm, Evilite or not, that's gonna be more than plenty to take it down clean, and after that he can switch out back to his Sock, go for the Close Combat, and you're gonna see, ladies and gentlemen, look at the amount of power that is Choice Bandit Advent Sock, he told me, and yeah, I did a little bit more than half, but that is still some serious power to consider, and I managed to take him down with a Hidden Power Ice. And that was the game. So that was a really good game, Cheese. I had plenty of fun. Hope to battle you again. I hope you guys have enjoyed as well. Again, guys, some more Wi-Fi content coming up on to my second channel, Lil Cup, Ubers, and all those things. Just to be occupied as I'm working on my, my other showcase and other things in the series. So that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like this video. Thank you very much for your continued support, and until next time, take care. Peace.